I got a warm spot in me heart for you, young pyromancer, and I'm thrilled to hear you've advanced to understudy. Well deserved, I say.
Hey, wizards, guess what? It's Kieran Ashhammer. I'm back, and we're going to start this off by getting a new spell. Let's go.
And now we can forget about some of those silly restrictions on what information I can share. Let's burn those walls down. In that light, I have what I believe you'll find to be one of intense interest. A new spell I've been studying. It's just lacking one thing.
Ooh, I'm excited. I love getting new spells.
I need a pair of genie dancing sandals. I hear there are some in the old Mataman treasure cave near Caravan in Mirage. Go fetch them.
Okay, well, let's go. I hope everybody's doing great. I'm super excited to kick off our next leg of the adventure by, yep, you heard it right, getting a new spell. So let's go ahead and head back to Mirage. Hope everybody's doing great. I'm doing fantastic. Last episode, we finished off Mirage, and now we have one world left here in the third arc. But it is a double world, and there's, I believe, a total of 170 quests in that world, and that's pretty exciting. I mean, I'm super excited to get into it, but I would love to get the Dancing Scimitar spell. This spell is one that I've never had a fire wizard this far in the game, and so basically it's like super excited to get I'm super excited to get such a spell. Here we go, Scorching Scimitars. That's the one I'm looking for. So yeah, I've always admired this spell. I'm not sure what type of spell it's going to be, exactly what the utilities are on it. I've never done any research, but we're going to find out today as we pick it up. Now, of course, I just want to say thanks to everybody who's been supporting the channel and supporting everything we've been doing. I do appreciate it. Fire is still our primary school, so we are trying to do all the fire spells and everything.
Ah, yet another archaeologist? This treasure is too valuable for a museum. Besides, it was my ancestors who left it. At least I think. Either way, I am a pirate, and I am taking it. All of it.
Ha ha ho, a Zuliman Mongoose. I wonder. I don't remember seeing a mongoose in pirate. Huh. Interesting. He calls himself a pirate. Well, anyways, let's get this stuff from him. Okay, so he's a boss. He's a fire boss. Hopefully we'll be able to take him on. Who doesn't like fighting some mongoose? I like fighting some mongoose. Okay, yeah, it doesn't look like he'll be that tough. Let's just go ahead and build up a hit, and we'll be able to knock him out, assuming he doesn't get us finished off. Okay, so if you guys are new to the series, we are, we are trying to do dual school as best as we can, and there's going to be some new things that are popping up here, which might make doing a dual school even more fun and more exciting and more possible. Only downside is we got to wait for the next thing to drop in Wizard101. They did some announcements this week, some teasers about the Krokotopia update that they're getting ready to roll out here this fall. And they haven't started the test realm yet, but I know a lot of people are real excited about it. There's lots of great videos out. You should check them out. It looks like there's going to be some brand new spells, and some more dual-style school-type options, which will be real exciting. You know, so I'm stoked about the future of doing dual school. Maybe we'll be able to go back and do our oh man, that's gonna mess us up. Okay, well, let's just go ahead and get this out of the way. Oh, that's really annoying. Because even if this is going to be a good hit, that shield messes us up. Yeah. I mean, that should have been easily over 2,000. But how are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? Well, I got to do this. Ah, so annoying. So annoying. We got plenty of these. Let's go ahead. Luckily enough, I do have a reshuffle in here. And hopefully I won't die. Alrighty. Well, anyway, so yeah, so I'm pretty excited about that. So as the test realm gets done with, and as those new spells and everything pop up, and the new the new magic mixing, whatever. I'm not sure exactly how it's all going to be. There's lots of speculation out there, but I'm really, really excited about the possibilities. Still have the issue with gear, but being able to boost your spells and everything definitely looks really interesting as far as new possibilities that we're going to have access to. Okay. Well, I need a prism. And he looks like he's going to come after us. It's okay. I think we can take him. Very, very good. Okay, so yeah, so I appreciate those of you who've been watching the last couple days. I have taken a couple day break. I didn't do any Minecraft content over the weekend, and the vlog will be postponed to this next week. But that's okay. You know, I've been out in my wood shop working. I took my wife out for a fun weekend, and we had some good times. You know, so sometimes you just got to take a break and just get away from everything. So thanks, guys, for your patience and for the break and for your patience on the break that I took the last couple days as we get ready to work on this. Now, I know I've seen some comments that there's some new pirate content to do, and I definitely want to do some new pirate content. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to get to it quite yet, if that makes sense. Good, he did that instead, so this will be perfect. I'll be able to get this up before the shield. Well, so he won't shield. Very nice. Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to be able to get him taken care of. Ooh, yeah, this will finish him off. Let's throw this on him. Oh yeah. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked about the future, and you know, the possibilities for doing dual school with some of the new information that they've been leaking out. I'm not sure exactly how that's going to affect my play style yet, you know, but we're definitely going to see what happens, right? Definitely. Oh, you know what? Let's frenzy up, because I think we're going to be able to finish him off with this next hit. So, very good, very good. Well, anyway, so we got Bartleby's eye back on. We went ahead and took care of all that other stuff. So, I haven't even gotten the new quest yet. So I'm kind of stoked to see how this is going to turn out after we get the spell taken care of here. So, yep, I forget exactly how they start off the next one, but I do know that there's stuff we got to take care of at the school first before anything else. Don't worry. As far as a new weapon, I've been saving up. In 2 more levels, I'm going to be able to craft the new ferric staff, which I think will be pretty cool, which will be an upgrade to this staff. And it's a really good staff. Those crafted staffs, they're in the Arcanum, are definitely good. I've got the first one here, and you can't craft the next one until you're level 125, so I'm pretty stoked about that. Not necessarily a dual school staff, but one that's really good for these levels, especially up here. Now, I'm kind of excited about the 4th arc, because we'll have some opportunities to be able to actually do dual school again, you know, and to really combine our school options and do a full, true dual school like we were doing for the first 2 arcs. Yeah. Crushed him.
You have bested me today, Wayfarer. These treasures are yours. There will always be another day, however. You'd be wise to watch your back.
Sure, Zuliman. Let's grab this lockbox. Okay, you search the treasure chest and find the genie dancing stands. The souls are made of soft black rock that's warm to the touch. Okay, so let's go back to Caravan. And let's head back to talk to Ferric. I'm excited. Dancing scimitars. Finally getting some of the new stuff. Oh, yeah. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. What's your favorite fire spell? Because we're getting ready to get one of the ones I think is one of the coolest looking ones. I'm not sure if it's super powerful or anything like that, but I definitely like it. I think it looks awesome. You know, it's one I've wanted for a while. Okay, here we go.
Thank me lucky oars! I've been ready to explode with anticipation. But you found the genie dancing sandals? Ah, smoking good news. Now I just add the steel and here we are. Scorching scimitars. That's a spell that'll slice them up and burn them down. Do enjoy it, understudy.
There we go, guys. Scorching Scimitar. So it's one of those divide spells. Okay, so I believe that was the theme of the spells you get here in Mirage, was that they were spells that would divide up damage, which is not a bad thing, actually. It allows you to concentrate it on one, so 876, and we can divide it up anyway, and it's 4 pips and a shadow pip. Not bad. We're going to keep it in our deck just because it's too cool. It is a cool spell. It's one of the favorite looking spells I think that are out there. So it's pretty neat. Well, you know what? Let's head back to... Well, see, here's the thing. I'm not sure where's my next quest. So let's head back to Wizard City. Okay, let's go to Wizard City and see what might avail itself. So let's step out here. Huh. So there's Bartleby looking all good with his eye back and everything. Let's head to the Commons. I wonder if there's something I have not done to trigger. I wonder if I need to go... Oh yeah, we need to talk to the headmaster, because Melori's been captured. Is he going to give us any information? No. Okay. Okay. Well, let's go back to the Arcanum. And maybe we need to talk to... You know what? That would make sense. We were just at the Arcanum. Fitzhume has always something to say.
Ah, there you are. It's time you learned a lesson about being thorough and following through with your responsibilities, initiate. You heard correctly. You never signed your Arcanum rank promotion paperwork, so you're not officially an understudy yet. So here, sign. Done? Congratulations, blah blah. While we're on the subject of thoroughness, I hear you failed to submit your full post-Mirage report. Whatever you did in Mirage managed to pull several of the scholars' noses out of their books and get them all worked up about something. Old Baba Yaga's been ranting and raving even more than usual. I think she's even been crying. Yes, you should probably check on her.
Of course Baba Yaga's going to be upset. We'd better go talk to her. After what happened with Melori, we need to take responsibility for us not being able to stop that. Unfortunately, that was like one of the best cutscenes ever, but we had a bug that kind of got us out of it.
Wizard, we have to hurry! Melori! We have to save her! You have to save her. Grandmother Raven entrusted her to me, and I raised her like my own. I did my best, but she wanted to be a heroic wizard, like you. Imperia. That's where Spider's taken my sweet Melori. But Ione and some of the other scholars have a plan to rescue her. Please, after everything you've done, don't be cravenly now. The stakes are too high. Go ask Ione how you can help.
Well, absolutely. It's not like I'm going to leave Ione. I'm sorry, leave Melori to those devices, correct? Okay, let's go talk to Ione. I knew that I need to come over here to get my quest action going. Well, excellent. Let's head over here and let's talk to the boss lady.
Understudy, at last. Your exploits in Mirage, while impressive, have resulted in a situation we at the Arcanum find concerning.
Me too.
In an unprecedented occurrence, several scholars have paused their studies and convened to address Spider's increasing threat to the Spiral. We've learned that Grandfather Spider aims to recover his Chaos Heart, and that he plans to use Melori in some way to do so. If the Chaos Heart is removed from its bonds in Imperia, it will unravel the very fabric of existence. Needless to say, that would be bad. The Committee of Scholars has determined a mission to Imperia is required, and that you should lead it. Do you accept this responsibility?
Absolutely.
Good. Head to the dry docks. Immediately. The Committee of Scholars will brief you on the mission. I will join you all momentarily.
Okay, let's head over. Dry docks. Ships. Fantastic. We saw a ship in Mirage, but we didn't get to interact. Well, we chose not to interact with that side quest. Yeah, there's a scoundrel named Sinbad that was causing all sorts of issues there over at the Thieves' Den, but that wasn't our concern. That's right, because we aren't really doing side quests unless it gets us more training points, more spells. Those are the focuses. By the way, guys, is there a fire spell I've missed? One of you reminded me of Backdraft, and I got that. I'm loving it. But let me know down in the comments if there's one I've missed. Thank you so much for your help. You guys are fabulous. Okay, let's head on in here. Well, should load up here.
As you
any moment.
enter the cavernous dry docks, your senses are assaulted by the smell of dust and the palpable anxiety of the busy scholars. But your eyes are quickly drawn to the extraordinary ship moored close by. You get the sense you've seen it before.
Impressive, is she not? It is hard not to admire Kabbalist aesthetics, even if their intergalactic navigational systems are less than stellar.
And you ain't gonna get those systems updated with weak puns. Get back to work, bub. Ignis and I will be there to help in a minute. As for you, understudy, now's not the best time to chat, unless you're here about the Imperia mission.
Okay. Well, of course. What do you think I'd be here? Look at that ship. Looks pretty cool.
You're joining the mission? Great! Though I feel the need to warn you, Imperia ain't exactly a toboggan ride down the hill. Raven created Imperia specifically to keep Spider out. As such, travel and communications with Imperia are exceedingly difficult.
Difficult, but not impossible. Raven shrouded Imperia in a magical storm called the Aether, which shields the Chaos Heart from Spider. It even keeps Raven herself out. Unfortunately, the Aether doesn't seem to be a deterrent to the semi-divine, like Spider's children.
Recently, Ione received a jumbled message from the Empyrean city of Xanadu that leads us to suspect Spider's son, the Bat, is there. Then, one of our adjunct scholars decided he'd take it upon himself to go investigate, so he borrowed Spark's stream portal prototype.
Aye, and no one's heard from poor Medulla since. Oh, 'tis a right shame that. He seemed like a bright enough fellow, if not a wee bit impetuous.
Precisely why we are being extra meticulous now. There is no room for error with this mission.
Oh, hello there, Ione. We were just briefing the understudy on the particulars of the mission to Imperia.
And you're just in time to tell them all about the ship. Come on, Ignis. Spark needs our help.
Very well. Come, understudy. Since the Arcanum's last voyage to Imperia resulted in depressing failure, a more reliable mode of transportation has become priority 1. Thus, the great skyship you see before you. It's called the Spiral Arc. Does it look familiar to you? It should. Perhaps you recall seeing it referenced when you read The History of the Great Schism.
Yep, that's where I remember it.
Those who would become the Cabal built it as a lifeboat to usher them through the violent end of the spiral that they believed inevitable. After the schism, the Spiral Arc was forgotten, until a young man with an incorrigible interest in technology found it here collecting dust. As fate would have it, that young man, named Spark, hails from Imperia and has dedicated his life to solving the enigma of Empyrean travel. And despite my many objections, he has volunteered to accompany you on this mission. He is also my brother, but that is inconsequential. You and Spark should become acquainted. Here, give him this ion dust he requested, and lend him any further aid he may require.
Okay, let's go talk to Spark. Fantastic. What a great looking ship. Definitely very cool. Be kind of cool to see ships like this on Pirate. But they're less technicky. Technicky? Yeah. Yeah, they're more old school sailing, right? Yeah, for sure. Man, this is a pretty cool ship, though. No doubt about
There we
it.
are. The homemade world door is secured and ready for transport. You sure we shouldn't test it first?
This world door will serve as the initial stream portal link in what I hope will eventually become an Empyrean-wide teleportation network.
Ah, kinda like how a lead climber does that first free climb to install the guide rope, so everyone else can use it to scale the mountain.
I suppose so, yes.
Just gotta get that first anchor point down, right? Oh, hey there, understudy. Excuse me, I need to check the status of the hull.
Greetings, understudy. I am pleased that we may finally be formally introduced.
Okay, Spark, let's go.
I am called Spark. It is my honor to serve as your science officer for this mission. Do I detect the invigorating smell of ion dust? Excellent. Come, I will show you what the ion dust is for, and along the way, I can show you around the spiral arc. Please, follow me.
Cool. Let's check it out.
This is the Ark's main machine room, which I have retrofitted with a sublight stream drive engine. Ignis is smoke testing this stream drive now.
Spark, me boy. Your engine sure is impressive, but I can't seem to get her to spool up to maximum warp.
Have you tried increasing the aperture of the fission intake?
I'm giving her all she's got. I just can't do it. I need more power.
Intriguing. It will take some time for me to properly diagnose the issue.
I trust you'll figure it out, Spark. Now, if that's all, I've another mission-related task I need to tend to.
Yes, of course. Thank you for your assistance, Ignis. Understudy, we should make haste with the tour.
Let's keep going. Ooh, what do we have over here?
These stately doors lead to the surprisingly spacious living quarters. Say what you will about the Cabal, the ensuite lavatories are far more comfortable than those here in the Arcanum. Moving on. This is the emergency escape pod bay. The pods are superfluous to our mission, but removing them all would require too much effort.
For sure, for sure. These might come in handy later on, though. You never know. What is up
Here we
this
find
way?
the heart of my intra-ethereal navigational guidance system, the Lux Capacitor. It uses quantum photon superpositioning to breach nanospace, allowing the Ark to travel through the stormy ether subatomically. Its design came to me after I slipped and hit my head in the aforementioned cramped Arcanum lavatory. Shall we continue to the bridge?
Okay. And here we are.
Our tour comes to its conclusion here, on the bridge. There under the main viewer is the Cyclolabe. It will help us plot courses through the ether, a storm compass, as it were. And we will end the tour with the one detail technology cannot update, the captain's chair, rather, the person in it. Without a sky captain experienced in ethereal travel, the chair and this mission are utterly futile. Fortunately, the scholars have this issue mostly figured out. It would be prudent for you to check on that. I really should get back to work.
Fantastic. Well, guys, at this point, we're going to call it an episode. So, we have our way to Imperial. We just need a captain. So, next episode, guys, we shall track ourselves down a captain. This is Kieran